Tonight, both presidential candidates are in Wisconsin, aiming to grow last-minute enthusiasm ahead of the election next week. But a comment from current President Joe Biden is making headlines.
And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His demonization is seen as unconscionable.
President Biden posted a message on X saying the garbage he was referring to was the rhetoric used by a comedian at former President Donald Trump's Madison Square Garden rally. Today, Vice President Kamala Harris appeared to distance herself from the president's comment.
I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for. I believe that the work that I do is about representing all the people, whether they support me or not.
And the comment, though, led the former president to get off his plane in Green Bay and climb into a garbage truck with his name on it before his rally. CBS 58's
AJ Bayatpour was in Green Bay tonight and reports from the Resch Center.
Former President Donald Trump leaned hard into President Biden's garbage comments, which conservatives say was a clear attack on half the country. He then dedicated much of his speech to familiar topics at these rallies, talking a lot about illegal immigration and attacking his opponent, Vice President Harris. Former President Donald Trump takes the stage in Green Bay Wednesday night wearing an orange garbage collector's vest, a reference to President Joe Biden's comments one night earlier.
Kamala and Joe call all of us, and them, even them, garbage. I call you the heart and soul of America. You are the heart and soul.
Critics of the former president say what Mr. Biden and others mean by garbage is the way Mr. Trump describes Latino people and nations. Mr. Trump's rally features multiple videos about crimes committed by illegal immigrants, and his pledge for harsher punishments drew one of the loudest cheers of the night.
And if they come back into our country, it's an automatic 10 years in jail with no possibility of parole. And I am hereby calling for the death penalty for any migrant that kills an American citizen or a law enforcement officer.
To add a unique Wisconsin flavor Wednesday, former Packers quarterback Brett Favre warmed up the crowd.
Much like the Packer organization, Donald Trump and his organization is a winner.
Something not in dispute is the importance of this state to both campaigns.
But if we win Wisconsin, we win the whole thing. We're going to win the whole thing.
The final days of this campaign might well be about ensuring traditional supporters come out and vote, but also converting others. State Senator Rob Coles, a Republican who represents Green Bay, said in recent days he will break ranks with his party and vote for Vice President Harris. GOP Congressman Tom Tiffany told us at this rally he believes former President Trump will offset any losses by picking up the support of hunters who don't traditionally vote, as well as young men. Reporting from the Resch Center in Green Bay, AJ Bayatpour, CBS 58 News.